Look back up at verse 5 again. Now a certain man was there who had an infirmity 38 years. And Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had already been in the condition a long time. He said to him, "Do you want to be made well?" I want to talk from the thought. Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? I want this message to be a personal message. So on this particular Sunday, I want you to do something a little bit different. I want you to listen as we speak, as we share with each other share with each other a little differently. I want you to listen this way. I want you to listen to the message as if I'm talking to you.
All right.
Amen. Okay.
Not as if I'm talking to your family member who should have been here this Sunday.
All right.
Or that, had they been here, boy, y'all should have heard him. No, we want to listen to the message as if God is speaking to us through the Holy Spirit and using me just as that messenger. Is that all right? Yeah. Honesty may be a virtue, but it can be painful. Because most of us struggle with being honest with ourselves. We can be honest with other people, but we will lie to ourselves. As a matter of fact, it's oftentimes more comforting for you to lie to me than to tell me the truth. We'd rather be comforted with a lie than hurt with the truth. The person that I most often lie to, Bridget, is myself.
All right.
I'm trying to be transparent, and it's important for us to be transparent and truthful with one another, with God. To me, the person that's most capable of lying to me is me. I'll say I'm all right when I'm really not all right. That's a lie. I'll say I'm not struggling when I really am struggling.
All right.
That's a lie. And then we really want God to heal us and deliver us and make things better and change things for us, but we're not really willing to be honest with Him or ourselves.
All right.
All right.
That's good.
Can I keep? I mean, it's as simple as Little Smart, just showing up, like I said, in the doctor's office. You go to the doctor's office and the doctor comes in and asks you, so what brings you here today? And you just say, I just want to come by and holler at you. That's what it's like coming to church and acting as if we got it all together. That we don't have any struggles, any concerns, any burdens that we're dealing with, any hurts, habits, or hang-ups that we're dealing with. But the reality of it is God really wants to do some amazing things in our lives, but the truth is we're not really ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I really ready to be better? You know, if I was really ready to lose the weight, there'd be some things that I just would not do.
That's right.
Because listen, I have found out that I can go to the gym all I want, but I'm not going to lose weight on the ice cream aisle.
Yeah.
All right.
Amen.
So therefore, I must be honest with myself and say, really, I'm really not ready. You know, and usually we really don't get ready until it becomes a situation where it's our.
All right.
When the doctor says, if you don't.
Yeah.
So the question is, I'm ready. The reality of it is, most of us live in what we call denial.
Yes.
Denial. One of my favorite words, because I learned through be trying to be honest with myself that denial is the acronym for don't even know I am lying.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Don't even know that I am lying. You know, we'll say all kind of crazy stuff
Come on.
of what I want to do, what I'm going to do, but yet, there's some basic things that we're not willing to do.
All right.
Listen. I'm just going to tell this story. And I'm going to use this story as a canvas, as a backdrop. There will be no notes on the screen, so you have to take your own notes. I'm just going to tell you the story. I read it in the King James Version, so I'm going to give it to you in the NKJV version, the New Negro International. Can I walk? I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to help bring it home. Now listen. Jesus went up to Jerusalem, and when he goes to Jerusalem, there's a Jewish festival that's going on, a Jewish festival. And the Jewish festival was really like a party that was going on. It was a religious type of a deal, but it was a party kind of similar to what Mardi Gras is really supposed to be like. You know, we don't see it as a religious festival, but that's really what it was birthed out of. People are there drinking and getting married, and Jesus goes. And when he gets there, he walks into Jerusalem, and he walks up in, and because people have gone home for the festival, you know, it's like going back to Louisiana for Mardi Gras, you know, like going back home for the big party from San Antonio, going home for Fiesta, whatever it is, but you're going back home for this big party, this festival, and Jesus is returning there, and when he gets there, there's a sheep gate. Now let me explain to you what the sheep gate is. The sheep gate is, at the sheep gate there is a place where people who came in for the religious festival come in. You're supposed to bring an animal to sacrifice.
All right.
An animal to sacrifice. You're supposed to bring this animal in to sacrifice. However, because you travel, you know, you don't want to be dragging your lamb with you, your sheep with you. So what happens is there's a place where they'll allow you to buy one of the sheep so you can have your sacrifice when you get there. And that's what the sheep gate is. So when he gets there, there's a bunch of sheep there. So he gets there by the sheep gate. And by the sheep gate, there is a pool. And the pool is called the Pool of Bethesda.
All right.
The Pool of Bethesda. And now, in the Hebrew, it means the house of mercy, house of grace, or really some have referred to it, place of two outpourings. Let me set this picture up for you. So the Pool of Bethesda is actually two separate pools. There's two pools there. You know, there's water. And evidently these pools have been man-made. These pools have been man-made because it was a very dry place, but it was a man-made place. And there's two pools there. And around the two pools, they have 5 porches.
All right.
5 porches. There's nothing so heavily theological in this. 5 porches. There's a porch over there, there's a porch over there, porch here, porch here, porch there. Now the porches are set up. The porches are set up as covering. As covering, just like you think of a porch at your house. These porches, and they're all around the Pool of Bethesda.
All right.
Can y'all see that picture?
Yeah.
And now listen. They're there, and now they're there for covering. Now the people who are here at this pool are not just anybody. These are people who are sick. Right. With diseases. The Bible says they're lame, paralyzed, all kinds of diseases. And listen, and they're set up. And theologians have said that these pools, these porches were set up in such a way that Leland, that people with this disease were over here, that people with this disease over here. Can y'all get this picture?
Right.
Let's keep walking with this thing. So back then they didn't have any hospitals. And then when a person got to a point where they felt like they couldn't do anything else for them, the family would take them there and drop them off. So you know, they would drop them off there and leave them there, because the only hope for them, for an opportunity to be healed, the text says that when an angel would come down, stir the water, the first one in the water was healed. First one in the water was healed. Now imagine this. It'd be likened to you got all these folk in the waiting room. doctor to come out and say, the doctor will see one of y'all today. Now, listen, I know some of us become impatient if we have to sit in that waiting room for 15 minutes.
Right.
All right.
Now, you know my appointment was at 8 o'clock. Help me understand why I'm still sitting here at 8:30.
All right.
You gotta laugh at yourself, right? Because I mean, you sitting out in that lobby, they got that little frosted glass like we can't see you back there. I'm gonna sit there and then I'm gonna come and slide the glass over. So this is what's going on. They're there. They're at the pool of Bethesda, and they're sitting there waiting for an opportunity to be healed.
Yeah.
Listen, and so while they're waiting there, this one guy, this guy had been waiting in there 38 years. 38 years. Just wrap your mind around that. Been sitting in that condition and waiting for healing, waiting for deliverance for 38 years. Can you just imagine? Listen, laying there so long that he began to, can you imagine all the things that must have gone through his head in 38 years? He's that one that can sit down and tell you everybody who's been here. Yeah, I remember Pookie was here with me about maybe, and Pookie got healed, and Pookie gone now. Pookie don't come back and holler at him, brother. I mean, 38 years just sitting there in that same condition.
Yeah.
Laying there. Listen, the beautiful thing about this text, when you read it, the text says that Jesus comes there and a certain man. He doesn't give the man's name. He says a certain man.
Yeah.
I love it when the text says a certain man. Because at that point, there's a great indication that Jesus is trying to convey something to me that I need to put my name in that blank.
All right.
Could it be possible that there's a condition that God wants to deliver me from, wants to heal me from, that I have just been laying there?
All right.
No, not me. Layla, not me, because listen, I got it together.
My Lord.
Listen, I've dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's. Surely God is not talking about me. The Bible says that a certain man was laying there for 38 years. The indication is that he had been there a long time. So much so that he had become comfortable with being uncomfortable.
All right.
I keep going with this. I'm going to dig deep with this thing. Because listen, that very thing that you possibly have become comfortable with being uncomfortable about. Initially, it was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I've laid here so long that I've had this thought process for so long, I have become comfortable.
Yeah.
I was challenged this week because, oh Lord, I'm about to get out there. Okay. Y'all pray for me because it's on tape. I want to make sure that, because I need to know what my members are into. My college professor, when I was in seminary, told me, he said, "Brother Sad," the older John fellow said, older white guy, "Brother Cedric, you need to preach with the Bible in one hand and the newspaper in another. For you need to know what your people are dealing with." And so, in order to know what y'all are dealing with and what y'all are doing, I had to at least scan a little bit of surviving R. Kelly.
Okay. All right.
Oh Lord. Okay, so come out there now. And so, as you're watching it, as you're just scanning it, but because it kind of has that Jerry Springer effect. Like you watch for a minute, you what? Did they just say what I thought they said?
Yeah.
And now here. I am not going to pass any judgment on anybody in this situation, because here's the reality. The victims who are hurt. But then you say, well, how did he get in that position? How did that happen? Brother Brooks, it was one decision at a time.
Yeah.
Because the reality of it is, if someone were to reveal and pull back the sheets of your life,
Right.
they could raise the question, how did he, what was she thinking? One. And you listen, let me tell you something about life I've learned.
All right.
Life comes by real fast. One day, you're 23, and then you wake up, and you're 63. And the very thing that you said you were not going to do, the very thing you said, this will be my last time doing. The Bible says that this man had been laying there for 38 years, and Jesus comes by. And Jesus sees him from a distance. Now, I don't want to give you a deep theological lesson, but there's something interesting. Jesus said he had been in that situation and condition for a long time. He saw him. But the reality of it is, if we study theology, we'll understand that when Jesus was crucified, he was about 33 years old.
Yeah.
Yet he saw this man's condition. So evidently something about this man's condition let Jesus know that he had been there a long time, beyond just the fact of knowing he had been there 38 years. So the Bible says that Jesus sees his condition. Jesus sees his condition, and he goes over to the man. And he says, look here, say you've been in this condition a long time. Do you want to be made well? Hey, a couple things that come to mind immediately. That seems like a strange question to ask a fella
Yeah.
who's sitting in the waiting room at the hospital. That seems odd. I thought it was odd as soon as you said it, but immediately when the man responded, we find that it's not as odd as you think it is. Man responds and says, look here, I don't have anybody who will help me to get in the water. Look, and every time I try to get in the water, somebody beats me to the water.
Yeah.
I mean, he just begins to give Jesus all these excuses and reasoning why.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't understand where I came from, Lord. I was raised on the wrong side of the tracks. Do you want to be made well? Well, Lord, you don't understand. You understand that because my daddy couldn't go to college, and his daddy didn't go to college, then I can't go to college. Do you want to be made well? But you don't understand. I am dealing with some physical, some emotional, and even some sexual abuse from my child. Do you want to be made well? You don't understand what I've been through, Lord. So much so, I don't believe that it can get any better than this. The Bible says that he gives him excuses, and Jesus is sharp. He did not even debate with the brother. He just moved on from there and said, take up your bed and walk. Listen, God is telling me he's tired of the excuses.
All right.
He didn't want to hear all about, what happened back then. And he's saying, do you want to be made well?
All right.
So the question on the table is, am I really ready?
Yeah.
Am I really ready to be made well?
Yeah.
Listen. I'm going to pause because I don't want to hear too long. But the amazing part of this miracle, Sister Brown, is really not the healing of the paralyzed man's body. It's the healing of the paralyzed man's mind.
Yeah.
I come to realize that God is asking me a question. And the question really is, do I want to be made well? But it's going to start with how I think.
Yeah.
Because I've been in this condition for so long, it's caused my thinking to change. Think about this. Scary. Do you really think that brother would have laid there 38 years? Or even came there 1 year if he thought he could not get into the water? But somewhere also down the line, his thought process changed.
Yeah.
And he started believing something that at one time he did not believe. So the question on the table is, are you ready to be made better? Are you ready to be made well? Are you ready for him to change the situation?
Yeah.
That's the question on the table. But it's going to start with, how am I thinking?
Yeah.
And Scripture starts making so much sense. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the reality of it is, my thinking is messed up. And the reason why you can't get your life straightened out is because your head is messed up.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
How you think about things. If you think that you can never make it, you probably will.
Yeah. Say it.
Amen.
Amen.
Listen. You don't have a problem with money. You have a problem with how you think about money.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you can make the money,
Yeah.
but you still find yourself broke.
Yeah.
My Lord.
Because if your thought process doesn't change,
Yeah.
ooh. So the reality of it is that we really need to ask God to heal our minds and how we. Because as long as my mind is messed up about that, I'm going to struggle.
Oh, yeah.
And because I have made so many adjustments in my life, I have become comfortable being uncomfortable.
All right.
It's just amazing, You become comfortable living paycheck to paycheck. You become comfortable. You spend more time at the Galleria than you should be at Walmart.
Yeah.
Give just lay it out there. Realistically, what is God trying to change in my life? But He got to start with my mind and the way I think about it. Listen. I want church to work for me, but how I think about church. Church is a burden.
All right.
Hey, you're talking about 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning. 8 o'clock for Bible study. Stupid for not talking. 8 o'clock about Bible study, and But Mr. Whitman tell you to be at work.
All right now. All right.
No. You run the traffic lights, everything you got to do. Put makeup on in the car. supplies for me every one of my needs, but yet. So the question is, God wants to heal, but are you really ready? Because listen, being ready comes with responsibility. Listen, once you get healed, you ain't got that excuse no more. You see, people will cut you slack when you got an excuse. When you're strung out on crack, people expect you to do what a crackhead does. But when you are sober, So it comes with responsibility. So the reality of it is, maybe I really am not ready.
I see.
Maybe I'm really not ready to be healed. Because that means I got to be responsible.
Yeah.
Maybe God really wants to do something for me, but I'm not ready for him to do it. Man, he says, have nobody put it in the pool. Jesus says, rise up, take up your bed and walk. Got to do it real quick. Man takes his bed up and he walks. Listen. He leaves. I think it's really interesting. He leaves. And he's walking around carrying this mat.
Yeah.
The very thing that he was laying on, that he felt was holding him down. Now he's carrying it. And he's walking. Now listen, you just got to paint this picture. He's left out for the 5 porches. He's gone into the city. He's intermingling with everybody, and he got his swag on now. Listen, look at me, you look at me. Yep, that's me. Listen, you thought I was down, right? You thought I was up, but can't look at me now. He's carrying his mat. Now he's walking around just carrying this mat, and he's carrying it. And somebody stops, hey, bro, hey. Now we don't carry mats on the Sabbath. What do you think you're doing? Listen, look, hold on now. Listen, don't get it twisted. Listen, now you said I can't carry it, but the one who told me to get up off the mat, he told me to. Now let's see. See, you saying that because you ain't laid on the mat before. It's one thing, to lose something that you had.
Yeah.
But you can't miss what you never had before. Look, so he says, no, wait a minute. Listen. This man told me to take up my mat and walk. I've been there 38 years. You didn't come by and holler at me. You weren't concerned about me. But yet I run into somebody. I met a man who told me to take up my mat and walk, and I took it up and I walked. The Bible says that, and they started, putting him in trouble. Who is this man? Listen, now this is just really interesting. He didn't even take time to find out Jesus' name. He says, I don't know what his name is, but the man told me to take up my bed and walk, my mat and walk, and I'm walking. Now, y'all got a problem with that. Y'all see the man. Listen, so the Bible says that as he was walking through, Jesus saw him again. Beautiful thing. Beautiful. It's beautiful how he hits him up. He says, and he's walking around with his mat. He taps him on the shoulder. He says, I see you're still healed. So you're still walking with your mat. Let me tell you what you do. Listen. Make sure that you don't sin. Because if you keep on doing that, something worse is going to happen. Everybody just meditate on that for a minute. They don't take no whole lot of theology to figure that one out. That God has some things that he's delivering you from. He's delivered you from. And he's telling you, you need to stop.
Yeah.
Because listen, what you got away with, you thought the first time, something worse is coming.
Yeah.
Okay. So the man says, now, what's your name? And he says, Jesus. That's all I need to know. I got some people I need to go tell about you. He goes back, finds the Pharisees, Sadducees, the religious rulers,
Yeah. Yeah.
who called him out and he says, the one that healed me and told me to take up my mat and walk, his name is Jesus. We're going to stop with this. Why is it that Jesus told him to take up his mat and walk? Why is it that he told him to keep the mat in his hand? Don't y'all find that interesting? You know, nobody else got a mat. But yet he's telling me to take up my mat
Yeah.
and walk.
My mind.
The reality of it is that God wants to deliver you and has delivered us from things. But the reality of it is that if we're not careful, we'll forget where he delivered us from.
That's right. That's right.
You'll start looking at Surviving R. Kelly down your nose. You start seeing people saying, and what are they thinking? You'll hear about somebody going through some financial problems. You'll start saying, you know, man, listen, they just didn't take care of their money like they. Somebody else's child gets in trouble and you say, man, you know, the problem is they didn't put nothing on their behind when they were.
All right. All right.
But he wants us to remember, Don, that had it not been for the Lord who was on my side, had it not been for grace, had it not been for mercy, where would I be? Take up your mat and walk. Man. And I said, come on, brother. And I said, listen, look, I struggle times with the fact that God is dealing with men, has dealt with me on some things. He's told me, and he's asked me, God, do you want to be made well?
Yeah.
Do you want to be made well? And the reply that I've given him was a bunch of excuses. He didn't ask me how bad the situation was. He didn't ask me how long it had been. He asked me, do I want to be made well? I don't care how bad the situation is, how desperate it may look. Do you want to be made well?
Yeah.
And well is going to start right here. He wants to heal you. He wants to heal you. Man, let me tell you. He wants to heal me so much that there are times when he has to snatch me out of situations. Because he recognizes that if it's left up to me, I stay there forever. 38 years! My brothers, my sisters, I want to ask you one question that you must ask yourself and no one else. Are you ready to be made well. Are you ready? Are you really ready to be made well? That's the question. Well, Lord, if it means that I'm going to change the way I think, I don't know, maybe I'm not ready to be made well. See, I've been hanging out with these people on this porch for so long. So long that we all think alike. We all think alike. We all act like I'm comfortable over here. Don't nobody question me over here. Don't nobody challenge the way I think over here. We just sit and lay around talking about what if. We just lay, that's what we do over here. Listen, everybody has a porch.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't know what your ailment is, look at the people on your porch with you. And whatever it is, it's there. If you got that girlfriend that all y'all do is complain to one another, you sitting on that complaining spirit porch.
All right.
All you gotta do is listen. Just go through your phone sometime and just look at the people you talk to on a regular basis, and just start thinking about them. I got a friend of mine. I'm gonna leave it here. I promise you. I got a friend of mine who remains nameless, and an older lady, and she is just convinced that she's not messy. She's convinced that she's not messy. Y'all just messy. I mean, just. But she can share with you that her friends are messy.
All right.
All right.
All her friends are messy, and she just talks to them just to listen to them. Let's go. Listen. Whatever it is. I mean, listen. I had a friend of mine that he had a drug addiction.
Yeah.
Real good dude. But you could drop him off in the middle of Egypt. Tell him you're going to the store real quick, come back out, he will be high. Because he could find it because that was his porch.
Yeah.
You don't believe me? Just examine it. And see, the thing is, it's so much easier to see it in other people. I can see how bad off you are.
Yeah.